Hey everyone, Genuine Lover here. Welcome back to my channel. Guess what? I got a request to do an eyebrow tutorial. Alright, first thing first, let me start off by saying that I am not qualified to say that this is a tutorial. However, this is just what I've been doing to maintain my brows lately. Alright, first you want to go in with a spoolie, and this one is by Sonia Kashuk. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but I get this brand at Target. I don't remember how much it costs, but you can use any spoolie. Doesn't matter a name brand. If you don't want to go out and buy one and you have an old brush from or a dried up mascara, go ahead and rinse that off and use that. Something that you can actually brush your hairs into the direction that you would like them to go in so that you can help create your shape. Now I have hair now. I previously did not have any hair on my brows, so I actually have a shape. I've grown them out mainly by using these oils on my hair and rubbing them on my face. It's just helped my eyebrows to grow, so I would recommend using some form of castor oil. I also use the aloe on my face. I believe that has helped them grow as well. And then you want to go in with the pencil. The pencil I'm using here is Wet n Wild. Any cheap pencil will do. I mean, I've seen tutorials where they're using all these expensive pencils, but I find that this works for me. So this is what I use myself. So if you don't want to go out and buy an expensive pencil, just starting out with your brows, then go ahead and just pull out whatever one you can get your hands on. It doesn't matter. Now I do drag mine out a little bit further than they are, just because it looks better with my eye makeup, since my eyebrows are kind of shorter than where the end of my corner of my eye actually ends. And then I do the top. Now looking at this, you may be thinking, you can just stop there, they look fine. How it looks okay on the camera. In person, it's literally just an outline. So after I outline my brows, I go back and fill it in. Now I used to use this little eyeshadow. It's a really old eyeshadow. I believe it's by MAC. It's rubbed off. I can't even really tell what it says. I believe it says satin, but it's so rubbed off it may say something satin. I don't know. I don't remember what it is. Currently, what I use is the NYX Tame and Frame Tinted Brow Pomade. I switched over to this. It was the first thing that I tried since I stopped using the powder, mainly because I needed something that will coat my hairs and actually lay them down now that I actually have hair. So if your hairs are smaller, you can continue to just use a powder. A pencil and a powder is just fine. Or you can just color it in with your actual pencil, but make sure you use brush like strokes. So what I did right here was just took a really tiny brush. Not sure what type of brush it is. These brushes, I believe they're from Eco Tools. They don't really, it's an old brush. It doesn't have any names on it or any numbers. So just use whatever brush is more comfortable for you, that's small, where you can make brush like strokes. And I just color in my hairs to make them a little bit darker. And then when I get to the front, I very light-handedly draw in a little in the front, not much, because my hairs actually get darker throughout the day. With my natural oils, or if you sweat, your brows will get darker. So you want to make sure that you use as less product as possible on your brows if you have oily skin. Let me just say that. Now, this may be for everybody. This is just for me, and it may also be the fact that I'm not using super expensive products. I don't know. I just know the more product I use, the darker they get throughout the day, and you will look like you have marker on your eyebrows. Trust me, take it from me. Now, then I go back in with my spoolie and just brush to my liking. Brush until I feel like it looks okay, it's decent, it's fine. And then I go in with my concealer and conceal these bad boys. Now, concealing is actually up to you. You don't have to do it. If I was not wearing makeup, I'll just leave my brows here at this point. However, since my face is already done, I go in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer HD High Definition Concealer. And I got this from my local beauty supply for $2.99. I just recently got put onto these, y'all. I promise you, if you are new to wearing makeup and you need a good concealer, this is the one to use. And just for color reference, mine is in the color Fawn. Now, this is like 3-4 shades lighter than my skin. So I actually use this as my under eye highlight as well as in my brows, but that highlighting, that's a whole nother video. I don't even know if I'm ready to do all of that. Unless you guys want to see it, I'll work it out, but yeah, that's a whole other video. So I go in at this point with my concealer very lightly with the angled brush. All these brushes, this brush is also by Eco Tools, I believe. If not, I'll have the name of the brushes down in the description box below, but I don't spend a whole lot of money on brushes, so just know that you can use whatever little cheap brush. This brush is a flat angle brush, however it's two-sided, so the fluffy side, I use that side to go ahead and blend this out. This is the most important part of using this concealer, other than the fact that you want to use a little bit. Once you put too much, that's pretty much all you wrote. You might have to start over. However, if you use a little bit, you can go back and add more if you need to. But the reason you want to blend and blend as closely as you can to your brow, if you mess up, sharpen your pencil, go back in and straighten that line. However, if you leave that glossy tint of concealer sitting right there, when you take a picture with a flash, that flash will kick back and you will see a halo around your brows. And trust me, take it from me, I've made that mistake plenty of times. It is not cute. Your outfit can be banging, the rest of your face can be nice, and you think your brows on fleek until you get behind that flash and it's a hot mess. You don't want to post a picture, just ruin the whole outfit, mess, you know, trust me, it can go completely wrong. Now, I'm sorry I use this eye, y'all. This is my first makeup tutorial or whatever, so I probably should have used the opposite eye, but anyway, and I also use way too much concealer up here. However, like I said, blend it out. So you just want to make sure that you blend it, because the top of your eyebrow will be worse than the bottom if you mess around and have that flash kick back and you see that huge halo above your eye. That is not cute. It is not cute. I don't care who you are. No shade to nobody, but that halo above your eyebrow is not cute. Been there, done that. It wasn't cute on me. It ain't cute on you. All right, moving on. Once you go ahead and get that concealer along the top, like I said, I'm using a concealer that's about 2-3 shades lighter than my skin. So what you can do is to avoid that is for the top of your brow, use one that's closer to your skin. But I'm just not in the business of buying 10 different concealers, so I just make sure that I blend that out. Now, every once in a while it will still show. Okay, we make mistakes, but that's not something that I'm going for, this extra highlight above my eyebrow. If that's what you like, girl, do you. But anyway, blend. So now that I have my concealer blended in, I go back in with my spoolie and I brush, because I am also an offender, and I'm not trying to be a repeat offender, of having that thick black line right in the front of my eyebrows, and it looks like I literally drew them in with a marker. Kill that. That is not cute. Been there, done that. I don't care who you are, girl, that's not cute. You do not want to put a whole lot of product in the front of your eyebrows. You want to put as less as possible, because all this blending I'm doing with this brush, it's going to drag up there anyway. But this is the after look. This is the finished product. I've now completed the other one. If you like it, go ahead and give me a big thumbs up. If you want to see more, drop the comments below, and I will have more to come if that's what you guys want to see. Otherwise, thank you for spreading love daily to me as I do to you. See you guys in the next video. Bye.